Hi, welcome back to my channel. This book review here is for Something Blue by Heather McGovern. Now, this is the first book that I have read by her. I didn't have it pulled up on my neck alley, but I really liked it. We have three sisters who have like an inn that is the wedding destination place, okay? And with our primary protagonist, Beth Shipley, she's experienced quite a bit in her role in the inn because she's a wedding planner, and because it's a wedding destination, she's seen it all. But something happened with a previous wedding. In fact, what it was food poisoning, and because of that incident, the bookings have gone down and the reviews have been horrible, and now the family business is in jeopardy. The three sisters and their roles in this family business. Well, her best friend Shelby comes to her and says, guess what? I'm getting married and I want our wedding to be here. So now Beth has a chance to turn things around. She can give her best friend the wedding of her dreams. And if she does well, especially since there's some affluence on Shelby's fiancé side of it, then maybe the reputation of their wedding planning business and their catering business and whatever else they do as sisters can be restored. Now, there's a hitch in the plan. Shelby's fiance's brother, his name is Sawyer. And Sawyer feels very protective over his younger brother. In fact, he thinks his brother is getting married too fast. He thinks his brother might be getting married because Shelby wants their family money. So he feels that his brother's making a mistake, so he's going to step in. And what Sawyer does, is he throws a wrench in the plans every chance he gets. If they say red, he says blue. If they say up, he says down. If they say yes, he says no. So it starts to irritate Beth. Like, don't you care about your brother? Don't you care about your brother's happiness? And while Sawyer is throwing all of these caveats into as they're working out, one thing that Beth feels is, wait a minute, Shelby is my good friend, my best friend, in fact. So when you're trying to break up this marriage based on you feeling that she's not good enough for your brother, you're saying that you don't trust the viewpoint that I have towards Shelby as my dear friend. So there's your angst, okay? Every book has to have it, right? Every book. And this book definitely does. And what I like about this book, which took me some time, and it may take you time as well, is to find out why Sawyer feels so strongly about whether or not this marriage is a good idea for his younger brother. Now, I had Something Blue as an audiobook, and I loved it. I loved the narration of it because you're just sitting back, at least I was sitting back in this recliner, listening to this book, listening to the narration of a story that you love. However, okay, this book would have served me better on Kindle text-to-speech, even though Kindle text-to-speech is a robotic voice. The reason I would say that is because my previous book that I had two narrators, male and female, and the narration went great. In this book by Heather McGovern, we have a single narrator, and there was a couple of things that were not as strong, like when she played the male roles, the role of the male protagonist, or the way that the narrator portrayed Shelby. Whenever I heard the narrator playing Shelby's words, Shelby seemed like a flighty, airhead. and that kind of threw me off. But I still loved it because I think that Something Blue was a good story. So once you're invested in a good story, if you can push past the negatives and only look for the positives, you can start to weigh where you lie with this book. Personally, for me, because I liked the emotional edge of the story and I liked waiting and waiting to find out why Luke felt the way he did and whether or not um, Beth would be able to understand Luke's motivation, that was worth the wait. So it was definitely an emotional read. And would I recommend the audiobook? Why not? Because you can multitask, like I was cross-stitching while I was listening to it. So I still recommend it. I'm still going to definitely go 4 stars. And also, I'm going 4 stars because I loved the relationship Beth had with her sisters, while Luke had a stressful relationship with his brother. So it was a nice, one played off the other. Strong relationship here, shaky relationship here. And I like that extra wrench in it. So this video has gone on and on, so I'm just going to end it. But I want to thank you for watching. And believe me, I will be back with more. Bye-bye.